Hello class 8 students. Today I am starting new chapter reproduction. In this chapter you have to read introduction of reproduction, method of reproduction, sexual reproduction in detail about male and female, asexual reproduction, determination of sex of baby, cloning and metamorphosis. But today I will cover reproduction and method of reproduction topic in this session. Starting from topic reproduction. First of all, we will see what is reproduction. Reproduction is giving birth to young one of its own kind. Its definition is given here. The process by which a living organism is able to produce young one that resembles a living organism is called reproduction. Resembles, that means same to its parents, same to it, not exact copy, but it must be same in its characteristic to its parents. Like human being gives birth to young one, young baby. Dog gives birth to young dog, cat gives birth to young cat. Like this, in plant also, potato gives birth to from potato plants can grow, from banana plants can grow, and from cauliflower plants can grow like this. Now we will start second topic. It is more method of reproduction. There are two methods of reproduction. First one is asexual method and second one is sexual method. Asexual method of reproduction, what is the difference between these two? Asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction we will see in tabular form in points. Now look at the differences between sexual and asexual reproduction. Here in this column, asexual reproduction, points of asexual reproduction is given, and in this column, points of sexual reproduction is given. What is the difference between these two? First of all, you will see this. I am starting from the point in which type of organism you will find asexual mode of reproduction. It occurs in lower invertebrate and lower plants with simple body organization, whereas sexual reproduction occurs in higher animals, especially in chordates, higher group of invertebrates, and plants with complex body organization. That means tissue, organ system level of body organization is present. It shows sexual reproduction. Now come to the second point. For asexual reproduction, only one parents are required. That's why it is written here. It is uniparental. Whereas in sexual mode of reproduction, two parents are required. That's why it is written here. It is biparental. Two parents of opposite sex are required for sexual reproduction. Here, no fertilization occurs, no gamete formation occurs, no role of reproductive organ. Whereas in case of sexual reproduction, reproductive organ plays main roles. Why? Because reproductive organs, in the reproductive organs, gamete formation occurs. In male reproductive organ, male gamete, that is sperms, are produced, whereas in female reproductive organ, female gamete, that is ovum, is produced by the fusion of sperm and ovum. Zygote is formed. From this zygote, life is originated. That's why it is written here. For sexual reproduction, fertilization occurs in sexual reproduction, whereas gamete formation also occurs in sexual reproduction. Now come to the last point. Offsprings are often similar to their parents. That means exact copy of their parents genetically similar to their parents. But when we will see offsprings produced by sexual mode of reproduction, we find that offsprings shows the variation with respect to parents. That means offsprings are not genetically similar, they are not exact copy of their parents. Now we will proceed in next topic in next class. Thank you.